Welcome, dear friends, to a journey of the heart, a story that invites you to slow down, reflect, and rediscover the true meaning of family. Today, I want to share with you a deeply personal narrative about a woman who stepped into an unexpected role and discovered that love, in its most unpredictable form, has the power to transform lives. This is the story of Elena, a kind, compassionate soul who became a stepmom, and Lily, a quiet, sensitive 7-year-old girl who, with every hesitant smile and tentative gesture, taught her that sometimes the most profound love is the one we never see coming. It all began on an ordinary day in a not-so-ordinary household. Eleanor had always believed that family was built on shared routines and predictable roles, but fate had a different lesson in store for her. When her husband remarried after a difficult past, a little girl named Lily came into their lives. Lily was soft-spoken and guarded, a child who had known loss and uncertainty, whose eyes held a mixture of cautious wonder and quiet sorrow. For Eleanor, the arrival of Lily felt both like a sudden invitation to a new beginning and a leap into the unknown. In the early days, every interaction felt fragile, as if each word or gesture had to be measured and weighed. Lily didn't speak much at first. She would sit in a corner of the living room, quietly observing everything, her small hands curled around a well-worn stuffed toy. Eleanor, recognizing that love was not a language that could be forced, resolved to earn every bit of trust through gentle acts of kindness. Each morning, Eleanor would leave a small note beside Lily's favourite book or tuck a drawing into the pages of a magazine, tiny tokens that spoke of a caring presence. I remember one rainy afternoon vividly. The patter of raindrops against the window set a reflective mood, and the house seemed wrapped in a soft silence. Eleanor, noticing that Lily was unusually quiet that day, decided to invite her into the kitchen for a baking session. The idea was simple: mix flour, eggs, and a little sugar to make cookies. But as they measured ingredients side by side, something remarkable happened. Lily's eyes, which usually darted away from any attempt at closeness, began to settle on Eleanor's gentle smile. As they stirred and mixed, the warmth of the oven and the aroma of vanilla filled the space between them, and for a moment, time slowed. In that quiet activity, Lily offered a tentative giggle, a sound so pure that it filled Eleanor with hope. It wasn't an instant transformation, rather, it was the beginning of a slow, deliberate process of discovery for both of them. Over the following weeks, Eleanor found herself learning that the language of love was written not in bold declarations, but in small, everyday moments. In the soft light of dawn, as Lily sat cross-legged on the living room floor, Eleanor would read stories of brave heroines who overcame challenges with quiet determination. The little girl's eyes, once clouded by uncertainty, began to sparkle with curiosity. Their shared moments grew into a daily ritual, a time to talk, to listen, and to learn each other's unspoken feelings. It was in these moments that Eleanor discovered the unpredictable nature of love. It arrived slowly, in fragments of laughter, in a shared secret, or in the comfort of simply being together. Yet the path was not always smooth. There were days when Eleanor's heart ached with doubt. The role of a stepmom was filled with silent questions. Was I enough? Could I ever bridge the gap between our two worlds? In the quiet evenings, as she sat alone with her thoughts, Eleanor would remember the advice her own mother once gave her. Love is not always perfect, but it is always genuine when it comes from the heart. And so, despite moments of insecurity, Eleanor chose to trust that every act of kindness, every word spoken softly, was building a foundation of trust with Lily. One evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, a turning point arrived unexpectedly. It was Lily's birthday, a day that Elena had prepared for with all the love in her heart. Rather than the boisterous celebration one might expect, the day unfolded quietly. Lily sat near a window, her gaze lost in thought as the world outside whispered by. Elena approached her slowly, mindful of the child's need for space, and without any grand gestures, simply sat down beside her. In that silence, as if a dam had been broken, Lily leaned her small head against Elena's shoulder. In that tender moment, the unpredictable love that had been nurtured in small, seemingly insignificant acts finally revealed its true nature, a love that was as fragile as it was fierce, as unpredictable as it was real. It was in that embrace that Elena understood the essence of family. Family is not solely defined by the ties of blood or the perfection of routine. It is built in the quiet moments of vulnerability and care. Lily's acceptance, though subtle, was a gift, a silent acknowledgement that despite the uncertainties, there was room for love. And as the days turned into months, that love continued to grow in ways both surprising and profound. As I share this story with you, I invite you to reflect on the unpredictable ways in which love enters our lives. Perhaps you have experienced a similar journey, a time when someone came into your life unexpectedly and, over time, became an indispensable part of your heart. Elena's journey with Lily is a testament to the idea that love does not always announce itself with fireworks and fanfare. Sometimes it comes quietly, almost imperceptibly, through acts of kindness, shared silence, and the willingness to be present for one another. There were many lessons along the way. Elena learned that the most important thing was to be patient with herself and with Lily. Each small step, whether it was sharing a story at bedtime, baking together on a rainy day, or simply sitting in quiet companionship, was a building block of trust. She discovered that love, in its purest form, is not measured by grand gestures or dramatic moments, but by the consistency of care and the courage to be vulnerable. In a world that constantly pushes us to seek instant results, this gentle, unpredictable love taught her the beauty of taking things slowly, of savouring each moment, no matter how small, and trusting that, with time, the heart finds its home. One afternoon, after a particularly challenging day when words had failed and the house felt heavy with unspoken worries, Elena took Lily on a quiet walk in the park. The air was crisp, and the trees whispered secrets of the past as they swayed gently in the wind. As they strolled along a winding path, Elena spoke softly about the beauty of nature, the way the seasons change, how even the harshest winter gives way to the promise of spring. Lily listened intently, her eyes reflecting a mix of wonder and understanding. It was during moments like these that Elena realized how much they had both grown. The unpredictable nature of their relationship had allowed them to blossom in ways neither had imagined. It was not a smooth or linear path. It was filled with detours, pauses, and moments of unexpected joy. And that was precisely what made it so beautiful. I want you to know that the lessons of Elena and Lily's story are for all of us. In every family, in every relationship, there are moments of doubt and hesitation. Sometimes the love we seek seems elusive, almost unpredictable, and that very unpredictability can be the source of its strength. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to accept that love may not always come in a neat, predictable package, we open the door to a deeper, more authentic connection. In embracing the unpredictable, we learn to value the present moment, to cherish the small victories, and to understand that every shared smile or gentle touch is a testament to the resilience of the human heart. There were times when Elena wondered if her love would ever be reciprocated in the way she hoped. The challenges of blending lives can be daunting, and the scars of past hurts often make us guard our hearts. Yet every time she saw a spark of trust in Lily's eyes or heard the soft hum of a lullaby shared in the quiet of night, she was reminded that love, true, unpredictable love, is always worth fighting for. It is in those moments of quiet triumph that we find our true strength. Elena learned that while she might not have been chosen to be a mother in the traditional sense, she had been given the opportunity to shape a relationship that was entirely her own, a relationship defined not by obligation, but by a mutual journey toward healing and hope. For those watching today, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Think about the relationships that may have started with uncertainty, the moments when you took a risk on someone, or the times when a simple act of kindness transformed a day. Perhaps there is a stepmom, a mentor, or even a friend who entered your life unexpectedly and showed you that love, in all its unpredictable glory, is what truly matters. It might not always be dramatic or perfectly timed, but it is real, it is raw, and it is transformative. As the seasons continue to change in Elena and Lily's home, their bond grows deeper with every shared experience. Lily, once a quiet and withdrawn child, began to open up more, sharing her dreams, her fears, and the stories of her own little victories. Elena, in turn, learned to listen with her heart, to provide comfort without judgment, and to embrace every moment as a step toward a future built on trust and love. They discovered that the beauty of family lies in its imperfections, the unplanned moments, the unpredictable gestures, and the quiet strength found in vulnerability. In a world that often celebrates certainty and order, the story of Elena and Lily reminds us that sometimes the most beautiful connections are those that defy our expectations. Love is not a formula to be solved or a puzzle with a neat solution. It is a journey that unfolds day by day, sometimes slowly, sometimes in unexpected bursts of light. And as you sit with these thoughts, I invite you to let this story inspire you to re-examine your own relationships. Look at your family with new eyes. Notice the moments of tenderness, the small acts of care that might otherwise go unnoticed, and appreciate the unpredictable, ever-changing nature of love that makes us human. Before we conclude, I want to leave you with one final thought. Every relationship, whether it's with a child, a partner, or a friend, is a canvas of moments, both joyous and challenging. In accepting that love may come in ways we never planned, we open ourselves to the possibility of healing, growth, and a deeper connection with those around us. Elena's journey with Lily is a testament to that truth. It shows us that even when life presents us with the unexpected, when we take that leap of faith and let our hearts guide us, we can create a family that is resilient, compassionate, and beautifully unpredictable. Thank you for joining me on this heartfelt journey today. I hope that as you carry this story with you, you'll be reminded to cherish every unexpected moment, to embrace the uncertain, and above all, to love unconditionally. Whether you're a parent, a step-parent, or someone who's ever experienced the transformative power of love, remember that the most unpredictable love can often be the one that changes everything. As we close this chapter, take a deep breath, hold your loved ones a little tighter, and let the unpredictable beauty of love fill your heart. If this story has touched you in any way, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to embrace love in its most unexpected form. Until next time, take care, be kind to yourself and those around you, and remember that every moment of love, no matter how unpredictable, is a step toward a richer, more meaningful life.